Either one of us has to cook. Either Zendaya's cooking or I'm cooking. Because Zendaya, every time she cooks, comes millimeters from not chopping her fingers off, her hand off.
How many celebs show that they are just ordinary people and anything can happen to them? Not many, but our girl Zendaya is a normal person after all, as she managed to share the photo of herself with an injured finger after she was trying to cook. The star took to Instagram and explained what happened. She even showed the moments of being in hospital, and if you want to know all the details, you'd better watch this video till the end. And yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe button because here you will find the freshest and most interesting information about your favorite celebs. There are some celebrities like Gwyneth Paltrow, Chrissy Teigen, and Stanley Tucci who could easily become the head of a Michelin-starred restaurant if they ever wanted to change their careers. But there are also some celebs who are not made for cooking. There are so many examples of famous people that know how to cook for the camera but have no idea what to do in a kitchen.
That sure is good. It's a little tough.
For example, Eva Mendes confessed that she doesn't know what to do with the refrigerator, so she is all into deliveries as it makes her life easier. Priyanka Chopra Jonas and Nick Jonas rely on their skills and generosities of their family members to feed them. And Nick's brother even jokingly revealed to Drew Barrymore that he gladly accepts food donation from fans to feed themselves.
We both don't cook. We both love to eat. So we love donations. If you love us, please send us food.
You'd also be surprised, but a legendary George Clooney revealed to Jimmy Kimmel that his wife Amel once tried to cook a hard-boiled egg on the stove without putting any water in the pot.
She went to hard-boil an egg once, and she put the egg in the pan and turned the oven on, or the stove on, without any water in the pan.
All of these stories sound super incredible, but it's true that Zendaya can be added to the list of celebs who'd better stay away from the kitchen. The actress recently shared her trip to the hospital after she tried to use her non-existent kitchen skills and injured herself. After the incident, Zendaya said she would never come back to the kitchen and she prefers to stay away from it at all costs. Recently, Zendaya took to IG and shared with her fans the photo of her index finger after being injured with an attempt of cooking. The star posted the photo of her finger and wrote, "See now, this is why I don't cook." It seems like Zendaya was trying to crop some food with the knife, but something went wrong and she injured herself. The injury was probably kind of deep because the star ended up in the hospital and the doctors even had to stitch her finger. However, the updates didn't stop there as Zendaya kept on sharing IG stories of what was going on with her. The next photo she shared was the photo of a doctor stitching her finger with an assistant, Darnell, appalling. Zendaya posted a photo and wrote, "Baby's first stitches, LOL, back to never cooking again." Darnell also shared the photos of the incident on his socials and jokingly tweeted, "Never a dull moment with @Zendaya, no pun intended. Dear God, help me keep this little heifer safe because she's clumsy as hell." Of course, these things can happen to anyone while cooking, but Zendaya doesn't really want to come back to the kitchen and her fans won't definitely see her on a cooking show, even if some of them ever expected that. We should also admit that Zendaya is lucky because she wasn't injured that much. Plus, she doesn't really have to cook because she has a man who loves doing it. Tom Holland, in a 2021 interview with iHeart, Tom Holland and Zendaya shared their experience of cooking together, and Tom Holland jokingly said that it's better when he does the job because his girlfriend always ends up with injuries. It's either Zendaya's cooking or I'm cooking, because Zendaya, every time she cooks, she comes millimeters from chopping not just her fingers but her hands off.
Either one of us has to cook. Either Zendaya's cooking or I'm cooking. Because Zendaya, every time she cooks, comes millimeters from not chopping her fingers off, her hand off.
Oops, did Tom Holland predict the future once again? Fans love that Tom Holland has hands for everything. In his recent interview, Tom Holland revealed that he wants to settle down. He likes doing everything with his hands and that he's ready to become a father. Tom Holland started off by saying that he likes fixing things, so no wonder he's good at cooking as well. "I've always been really good with my hands. If something's broken, I can always figure out a way of fixing it," Tom Holland said. "I might go and be a carpenter for 2 years and take a break and come back, or I might not come back," he continued. "I might go away and get married and have kids and just disappear for the rest of my life. I've spent 6 years being so focused on my career," Tom told People. "I want to take a break and focus on starting a family and figuring out what I want to do outside of this world. I love kids. I can't wait to be a dad. I can wait and I will wait, but I can't wait. If I'm at a wedding or a party, I'm always at the kids' table hanging out. My dad's been such a great role model for me. That's something I believe I've picked up from him. So I'm thinking of becoming a primary school teacher or anything along those lines." means. He also admits he dreams of buying apartment buildings and renting them out cheaper than they need to be because I don't need the money. But other than that aspiration, Tom Holland also wishes to have a family one day. He added, I'd be very content with just being a stay-at-home dad and producing a film here and there.
I'm in no rush. I am 24. But then again, if it happens, it happens. And I'll let you know.
Isn't it adorable? Some fans assumed that it was only words and we will see how it goes and Tom Holland will take real action towards his future with Zendaya. But our man lived up to the expectations because it was recently reported that Tom Holland and Zendaya purchased a home together, meaning they're ready to start a family anytime soon. One insider revealed that even though Zendaya isn't super ready to get married, it looks like the couple is super serious about their relationship and they're ready to take the next step. Just like any other serious couple, they've talked about what their future holds, including getting married and having kids together. They both want the same things when it comes to a family, but he knows that she is not ready for that at the moment and she's extremely focused on her career. Speaking of the property that Tom and Zendaya allegedly purchased together, another source close to the couple said, they are over the moon about the property and getting their first home together. They are very much in love and wanted their first home to be in London, where Tom grew up. Everyone is thrilled for them. The source then continued, Tom has made it clear he wants high-tech security all around the premise, starting with an 8-foot steel security gate on the drive. He was also very specific about his man cave and the cinema room. But here's the thing, when the information about the two purchasing a property together surfaced, Tom Holland and Zendaya decided to pretend like it was just a rumor and that they have never bought anything. When Tom Holland was invited to Live with Kelly and Ryan, the actor was asked if it's true that he and Zendaya purchased a home together. Tom started joking and kept on creating the same "we're just friends" narrative. Of course, fans don't believe him as they knew he was just pretending like he doesn't know anything about where the rumors had sprung up from. I've had so many people call me up because apparently I bought a new house in South London, which is completely false, Tom Holland started. I didn't buy a new house. I'm like, wow, what a surprise. I wonder when I'll get the keys.
So many people call me up because apparently I bought a new house in South London.
You did?
Which is completely false. Like, I didn't buy a new house.
Yes, you did. Don't you remember?
I'm
when
like,
you
wow,
did
what a
that?
surprise. I wonder when I'll get the keys.
Ryan Seacrest wanted to know where the rumors had sprung up from, but Tom Holland insisted, I don't know. After hearing this, fans jumped to the conclusion that Tom Holland and Zendaya are ready to live together and they are probably secretly engaged. One person tweeted, you know what, I've missed Hollywood weddings. Let Tom Holland and Zendaya be engaged. Another fan wrote, someone tell me Zendaya and Tom Holland are actually engaged or not. Freaking out. Do you think Tom Holland and Zendaya's relationship is going to level up? Do you think Tom and Zay are secretly engaged and they simply want to keep their relationship private? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below and don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you really like our content. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
Well, that was fun, taking a walk down memory lane. Thank you so much for watching.